Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro. And I gotta tell you, as a coach since 2001, I love going out there and impacting people's lives. I love coaching, I love consulting with folks, I love being able to help them grow themselves and their business. But I also have to tell you this, one of the challenges that I faced earlier on was the idea that I wanted to be able to grow my coaching practice, but I didn't want to feel like this over-the-top used car salesman as I was going out and kind of marketing myself, right? And we've all seen this before. We've seen the person who's this over-the-top, in-your-face, hey, I've got some, blah, 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 and they're just handing out their business cards at networking events and just selling and hard sell and all of this stuff. And I knew that I wanted to be able to impact more people's lives, but I also knew that I didn't want to be that guy. And that was a challenge for me until I started looking at some of the different ways that I could brand and grow my coaching practice. Now, here are 3 ways that I like to be able to do this. I do this myself. I teach my clients to do this. I think of it as 3 distinct kind of tools, or I don't know if techniques is the right word. Tools is probably what I like to be able to do. So I think of it in terms of word of mouth marketing. I think of it in terms of content marketing. And I think of it in terms of public speaking. All right? Word of mouth, content, public speaking. Now, word of mouth, that's a conversation around networking. That's a conversation around referrals. That's a conversation around, creating and facilitating an environment where people are referring you business. One of the programs we have is actually called Building a World-Class Referral-Based Coaching Practice. Maybe something to check out. But the point is that when you're going out and networking and you're going out and building your business through word of mouth, you want to be able to do so in a way that is in a voice that is authentic to you. One of the things I talk about, I actually wrote a book called Networking Like a Pro. It became a bestseller a little while back. And one of the things that we talk about is creating a visible identity. All right? Creating a visible identity is not about selling. See, that's where I think a lot of coaches, we think in our mind, we're not going to network because we don't want to be the sales guy, so we don't network. But the problem with that, unintended consequence, is that we don't brand ourselves or grow our business or our practice. Nothing happens. And then we kind of get into this catch-22. All right? So what you want to be able to do is you want to get out there and network. You want to create what I call a visible identity, which simply says, how can I differentiate myself in the mind of the other person from the other 5 people that they've already met? I love asking good questions. Where else do you normally network? What do you like best about what you do? And what got you started in that direction? All right, that's the first tool. Second tool I like to use is content marketing. That is something where you have a blog or a newsletter or social media. I'm a LinkedIn and Facebook man when it comes to publishing those types of things, especially for coaches, all right? You are getting content out there. You're moving, you're grooving. You're posting stuff. I personally have a podcast, Brand and Grow Your Coaching Practice. Check it out on iTunes if you want, all right? But I am publishing, I am pushing, I got a YouTube channel. Stuff is going out there. That's the branding part, and the growing part actually. But that's the branding part, because now I'm positioning myself as an expert. I'm positioning myself as an authority. I'm positioning myself as somebody who gets referrals. Why? Because they can get content that is shared to their friends. Who? Friends. Who? Friends of my clients, friends of my referral partners, friends of my contacts. That's who. Right? So I'm publishing content in my blog. It's being shared. I'm publishing content via LinkedIn. It's being shared. I'm publishing content on LinkedIn groups. It's being looked at, maybe shared. I don't know about that. I'm publishing podcasts. It's being viewed. This is what you need to do to brand and grow your brand. Notice we haven't gotten into any sales techniques, any, okay? We're just talking about good stuff. Third thing is through public speaking. Now, I'm a big proponent of that. We actually have a program on that, talking about how to get more clients, specifically how to get more coaching clients from public speaking. Okay, you can check that out. We've got our blog, practicebuilderblog.com. The point, public speaking is a great way, one in front of many, one in front of a group of people. You're out there, you're talking. Are you selling? No. You're creating an environment where people will buy. Brian, I don't understand that. Selling, buy, that sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like. The difference is real simple. The traditional sales approach, remember that. The traditional sales approach is a conversation about getting. The consultative sales approach, which I talk about and use, is a conversation about relationships. It's a discussion around questions. It is a framework where people, what? Love to buy but don't like to be sold. You put these things together in a presentation, you've got yourself a ball game. So when it comes to branding and growing your coaching practice, these are the types of things that we talk about. Talk about it when I speak, talk about it on my blog. Love to be able to have you. If you're thinking about having somebody come out and speak at one of your events, certainly let me know. That would be a great opportunity. Or swing on by our blog. That's www.practicebuilderblog.com. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.